Hi, I'm Roger from Mountabout.uk. I'm currently at the NEC February 2024 and I'm with James from Telta. James, this is the Life 390. What can you tell me about the Life 390 awnings?
Brilliant. So Life 390 kind of fits into the middle of our range, and basically what we have here is a take on the traditional awning design, but we are utilising our inflatable framework on there as well. So with the Life range, it's available in two sizes. We offer it in a 330 and a 390.
And what's the depth on that as well, James?
So this one, we actually offer our customers a little bit more room. This actually goes out to 2.75 centimetres, so it still fits on a standard pitch as well.
Okay, but just a little bit bigger than the normal.
Offering people a little bit more depth inside the awning as well, seeing that increase available. So again, if they want to use it for additional seating area, or if they've got families, it then allows you to create a real extension onto your vehicle as well.
Excellent. Now I'm looking at it now, James, and it looks like we've got some really big front panels here.
Yeah.
How does the front panel system work?
So the front panel system on our awnings, effectively what we have is we integrate door panels, so we still allow for a nice entrance on either side of the awning, so depending on your pitch. But we really try to focus on, again, these large windows to keep them nice and tall and nice and low, allowing you to have maximum visibility on site. But with the Life range, what we can actually do is that we can actually drop the panels down. We could either drop this panel by half, then utilising it and verandering the panel, and we can still keep this panel open, or you can have this panel down as well, or you can even remove it. So it's an extremely versatile awning here at Telta as well.
I see in the accessories that you do a veranda pole, so is that for going across the middle so that you can fold all of your window down?
Exactly. So when you use the veranda pole, basically that secures the panel nicely, so it stops the panel kind of opening up anymore by using the veranda panel as well. And we're actually going inside in a moment because on our veranda panels, we can use that also as a front to back hanging rail. So, nice climate, nice warm day, the pole can go in, fold the panel down, increasing airflow inside the awning. But let's say the weather's a little bit more wet, you can use that veranda panel as a front to back hanging pole inside your awning, so you can hang kind of wet jackets and coats and towels as well.
Yeah, great, superb. Okay, James, let's go inside and have a look.
Perfect. So as you can see here, that the veranda pole is actually in the front to back hanging rail position currently on there. So it is telescopic. This veranda panel will fit all our awnings on there. Effectively, because it's adjustable, it can deal with the different depths of our awnings as well. So at the moment that's clipped in, but I can remove this now. And as I remove this,
neat little idea.
and I can come to the front of the awning, secure it in the front here, tension it out. It's a twist lock system, and then that now gives me the ability to drop and fold that panel down as well.
Perfect, that makes that a really usable system. Now looking from the inside here, James, I can see that these are quite beefy air beams in my opinion.
Yep.
That looks like that's going to be quite a sturdy frame system.
Exactly, so we are now, just put this back up. So with the range, what we have here is that we are using one of the strongest materials when it comes to inflatable framework here. So we are using a 9 PSI, which is about 40 to 50% higher than the rest of the market. And then basically these tubes here, they are tested to 25 PSI. So you can put 9 PSI on a cold morning, and as the temperature increases, naturally the pressure will increase in this tube. And what that means is, yes, it might go above that 9 PSI, but you're never putting the system at risk. So there's no risk of actually overinflating our awnings.
And should there be some sort of fault on the air system, James, are these tubes all replaceable?
Yes, so we use a single point inflation system, but they are a multi-bladder system as well. So effectively, if you did experience some loss of pressure, you have the ability of just locking off the tubes, okay? That will actually highlight maybe what the potential area is as well. And then basically, if this one goes down on there, you then know that this one is the one but needs some attention. So if you are on site, they are like a bike inner tube as well, so you can patch and repair on site. But with Telta, you get a 3-year warranty on your airframe as well. And if you was on our website, you'll be able to find out all the diagrams, so you know exactly what tube to contact your retailer and to replace in on there. But also, even if you're outside your warranty, you can buy these tubes direct on MyTelta's website as well.
Excellent. That certainly sounds like even a good system from the retailer's point of view of being able to get a hold of spare parts for you. Now, if I just spin round here, we can also see that you've got the extension on the side here.
Yeah.
Now, is this a bedroom annex, or is it just like an extra bit of living space?
So we produce one annex here at Telta, and effectively what we focus on here is, because we have such a tall side panel on our awnings, because of how strong the framework is here, we have an annex which basically gives you 3 options of use on there. The annex is nice and tall, one of the tallest actually on the market now, so this can be used as additional kind of a seating area as well. Included in part of the pack as well, there's a dividing curtain, a dividing wall, so you can use this for additional storage as well. It does come included with the cotton curtains as well, so you can shut this up and use it for storage. But also included in the package as well is that there is an optional, there is an inner tent which is made out of a dark and still breathable fabric on there, which can be clipped up in a matter of seconds again, and then it can be used for sleeping as well. With the inner tent, it is now wider and deeper, so it still caters for those extra large double air beds now.
Fantastic. Now, one of the questions we get asked about these sorts of awnings, James, is their weight. What sort of weight are we looking at for the Life 390?
The Life 390, we are looking probably about 28 kilos, but that is probably the complete pack size on there. So with the Life, that weight will include the pegs, the ladder bands, curtains, draft skirt, pump. But with all the awnings as well, we actually have the ability to completely zip out all the side panels. So when it comes to fitting onto your vehicle, you have the option of actually just putting on the roof fabric and the inflatable framework, so it's easier to get onto your vehicles as well.
So that's going to make life a lot easier for most of our customers.
Exactly.
But also being able to remove the panels also means that if you're in really hot climates, you can just use this as a bit of a sun canopy.
Correct. So basically, we'd like to hope that we're going to see some nice weather this season, and if you do want to use it as a canopy, you have the option of removing all the panels or removing some of the panels, and then it's going to be nice and easy to run inside and out your awning whilst you're on site.
Fantastic. And when it sort of comes to putting one of these awnings up, James, what sort of time would we expect somebody to be able to get this up on their van and get it all up and pegged?
So, when we talk about setting up on site, it depends if someone's got experience with maybe an air awning anyway. But what we really want to focus on is ease of use, and that's what we want to focus on here at Telta. So getting the awning up, you want to get the awning out of its bag, position it onto your caravan or your motorhome. That will take you probably 3 to 5 minutes potentially, depending on where your vehicle sits, etc. When it comes to inflation, you'll probably be able to achieve probably 3 or 4 psi in a matter of 2 minutes. You'd then lift the awning up. You can then achieve the 9 psi pressure which the awning requires on there, and then you go and zip in all your panels. So effectively, after you've set the awning up a couple of times, we'd like to see customers from the bag to finish to get this awning up between 15 to 20 minutes.
Excellent. That sounds like they can get on with their holiday pretty quickly.
Exactly.
Now, we did mention earlier on with one of the other awnings, James, that this had a multi-height system. Is this in this awning as well?
Exactly. So with the Life awning, it still has that kind of triple height system, so this will fit any vehicle from 235 centimetre attachment height all the way up to 280 centimetres attachment height as well, still giving the ability to fit multiple vehicles. But even on those campsites which are a little bit more challenging with the ground sloping away, you still have the ability, if the ground slopes away at the back, you can open up one of those gussets to then be able to secure your awning on site as well.
Okay, so it's just going to make it a little bit easier for people to attach and get set up properly even on uneven ground.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Excellent. Well, thank you, James, for showing us around the Life 390, and this will be hopefully again another awning that will be stocking through our shops. So I'd just like to say thank you from James from Telta, and thank you guys for watching. Thanks, James.
Brilliant. Thank you, Roger.